Welcome to modules number 7 and modules number 8. So we have clubbed syllabus area number 7 and syllabus areas number 8 in this particular module. So what are we going to cover? We're going to look into the syllabus area of the environment and embedding MoV at portfolio, program, and project level. And we're also going to look into syllabus area number 8. So the syllabus area covers chapter 6 and 7 in the official guide. This kind of covers aspects of environment, responding to external and internal influences, and how do we embed MoV into an organization. So these are some of the components that we're going to look into. Environment, responding to external, internal influences. And now when you think about external factors, oftentimes, one of the popular tools that you could think about is a pestle analysis, which kind of helps us understand the external factors really well. The political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental factors. And then internal factors could be evaluated by tools like SWOT analysis. And we'll look into portfolio considerations, program considerations, project considerations, and operational considerations. And in each of the above, the foundation syllabus does not include any subsections. So let's kind of talk about each of these aspects of environments in slightly more detail. Now, environmental factors, as I was kind of talking about, we need to respond to external, internal influences. Political influences could be changes in governments, economic considerations, inflation, so on. Climate changes, pandemics, for example, would be examples of environmental considerations, disruptive technologies, legal considerations, changes in customer behaviors, etc., are external factors. Internal factors would be portfolio and policy changes, program requirements, interaction with other projects, interaction with other processes, alignment with culture. Resources and skill availability are some of the internal factors. Now, from the external internal, we move on to the portfolio considerations. All change activities needed to achieve an organization's strategic objectives are contained in its portfolio, and every program must relate back to and reflect the strategic intent of the portfolio. A portfolio is usually a collective investment or a segment of the organization's investment. A portfolio would contain multiple programs and projects. So every program within the portfolio must relate back to and reflect the strategic intent of the portfolio. And then program considerations. So we might want to kind of develop the program value profile, and which could be further broken down to project value profiles. We assess the value targets for each project. We train participants as necessary to allow MoV, and we implement those projects. So MoV could be implemented in each of the projects, and we share knowledge, lessons learned, improve performance, manage benefits delivery. Now, when it comes to project considerations, we got to make sure that we implement rigor and regardless of the scale, and it should be proportionate to the complexity of the project. And MoV is something that is carried out throughout the life cycle of the project, while validating the need for the project during defining the project while developing the brief, assessing options, balancing benefits, optimizing delivery, learning lessons, and improving operations. If you remember, there was a slide wherein we looked into the project life cycle and how MoV focuses on delivering value at each of those phases of the project life cycle. Operational considerations. After project completion, to improve operations, especially in the BAU environment. Internal influences, communications of internal changes and user requirements, and sometimes during external factors, changes in circumstances, interaction with other projects could also trigger a lot of MoV activities during the operational phase. So those were a few ideas of environmental consideration and embedding MoV within the various perspectives. Here we have a few ideas pertaining to the various appendices within the manual, and we're going to look into what is it that they're going to examine you pertaining to each of these appendices in this particular module. So this particular syllabus area covers the appendices and comprises the 4 appendices. In Appendix A, you have the document checklists. In Appendix B, you have a toolbox. Appendix C is a health checks. Appendix D is a maturity and competence. Now, when you buy an MoV exam voucher, they would also give you access to an MoV guide. In the MoV guide, you would have each of these appendices. So a few ideas pertain to embedding MoV into the organization. Let's kind of consider these 3 aspects: overview, roles and responsibilities, overcoming barriers to embedding MoV. Now, MoV should be, embedment should be proportionate to the need. It may introduce on a project-to-project basis, deliver an internal capability, becomes part of the way in which business is done, should not be discretionary once adopted. Now, the degree to which the embedding processes are implemented should be proportionate to the scale of the MoV activities. What are the benefits of embedding MoV? It results in greater efficiency in the delivery of MoV and the benefits gained therefrom. It helps in continuous improvement in MoV delivery, more effective use of internal resources by broadening their capabilities, more cost-effective delivery than procuring external resources, better control over delivery and greater responsiveness, developing a value-conscious culture, known study leaders, and better relationship with users.